I know nobody that views your channel would do this, Murray, but you've got to ask yourself, what is wrong with people?
So just a little warning that I get a bit annoyed and I've had to put bleepy bits in over my sweary bits, so just a pre-warning, there may be some strong language. But today was meant to be about Lewis continuing on his learning from last week when he was out with Mike from Abacus Mountaineering and spending some time in the winter hills. But as you'll see, some more lessons were probably learned as we reach the summit. All will be revealed. Right, we are back in the mountains, and if you watched last week's video, you'll have seen Lewis was learning a wee bit about winter in the mountains from Mike. It was a great day. So the next best thing is to get him out. As you can see, it's not looking very wintry at the moment, but there could be snow level a bit higher up. But I think the best thing is for him to come out with people that know that they're doing. And I'm not talking about me. If only I knew somebody that was quite experienced. Oh look, here's some people coming up the hill now. Oh wait a minute. Who's that? Oh Jerry, how you doing? Nice, fancy meeting you here.
Guy off the YouTube.
Aye.
I've seen you for, got to be a day or so.
Oh no, let me just get this microphone. So we've got Jerry with us today. How you doing, Jerry?
I think I'm doing alright, yeah.
I forgot, I brought some new microphones from other camera and Julie forgot them, so hence why we're doing this today. So we're going up a local hill to Rute. So I think it's the smallest in height, Munro, isn't it?
Is overall the smallest in height, is it?
In the Munros, I think it is.
Will be,
I think it's 914,
yeah.
But it's certainly not to be taken lightly, is it?
It's a nice steep wee hill, and we're hoping we'll find some snow still. I think snow is at about 600 metres, and it was chosen deliberately because of its steepness and the potential for scrambling about at the top.
Yeah, a wee bit of practice, see how much Lewis remains. Oh, we're going to get hit by my poles are falling down.
That's right.
I've also got a story about when I was about Lewis's age and I almost came to harm the sill, so I'll share that with you at the top, and that wasn't in the winter, but yeah, I'll share that at the top with you. So
was that Ben Vane?
Ben Vane, aye,
right,
yeah.
Okay.
So,
I might go home, I'm getting scared.
Anyway, the mountain is, let's just show you what it is. It's
I spilled
it's
beans,
there.
sorry, yeah.
It's there, yeah. It's in the clouds, so let's see.
You know what it's called, Ben Vane?
Oh, here we go. Right,
it's it's an anglicisation of Ben Vane or something. Somebody will tell you. Middle Hill.
Oh, the Middle Hill.
It's the middle hill between Vorlich and Narnain and Acroy. It's in the middle.
I'm disappointed. I thought you were going to tell us a joke there.
No, I'll tell you a joke. I'll tell you a joke later. You'll be really disappointed.
Right, we'll bring you back later. Let's go. So on we headed, and we had a fourth member of the team with us today, and that was Sean, who provided great company. We're now on the slopes of Ben Vane. There's the guys there heading up. But what's quite promising is we didn't think, let me just switch this around. We weren't sure if we were going to get any snow, but the clouds just clear a wee bit over on, that's a hill called Ben Vorlich. And you can see patches of snow, so we might get some snow, we'll see. And get the crampons on and Lewis can get a wee bit more practice, so that's good. I managed to break my belt buckle stood in it this morning, so I've just got my waistband in a knot, which has not annoyed me no end, but you don't really need to know that. Let's go. Oh, we'll bring you back a bit higher up. Right, we are, let me just check, Jerry, just over 400 metres, so good. It's a steep, sharp pull up, isn't it?
And it continues, so yeah, it's good.
I think looking at the map, it's only 2 kilometres from the base of the hike to the top or something like that, so you always know it's going to be sharp. But you were saying there's a wee hoof up here, I seem to remember.
There's a wee sort of overhanging, almost a cave, and it's a good place to get shelter in bad weather. And
a Scotch egg and a pork pie.
All of the above.
Yes.
All of the above.
We'll bring you back at the wee hoof, the wee cave, and we'll see. It looks like there's a wee bit of snow up there.
Yeah, there will be snow, I think, when we get up on the ridge proper, but the youngsters are blazing a path the way up, so we'll...
It's a wee trick, let the youngsters go. If it does need to be trailblazing, let them break trail. Right, shall we go and find this cave?
Yeah.
Let's go. Right, we'll bring you back in a wee while. With the cloud down over the mountain tops, it still wasn't looking that wintry at the moment. But anyway, we headed up and decided to have a wee bite to eat in the wee hoof that Jerry was talking about. Right here. Here we are in the cave. Believe it or not, this is take 2. I've just done a bit for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm not boring you, but I'm really disappointed in Jerry because he's not got Toblerone. You had
It's the breakfast of kings. That's Kendal mint cake, which is a mixture of sugar topped up with sugar with added sugar and a big vat of sugar, and that's how they make it.
What does that taste like again, Lewis? What did you say? Dried sick? That might have been in take
Listen,
1.
Kendal mint cake manufacturers, don't listen to them. I'm big in your product. We'll send the address. You can send the free samples to me.
Toblerone all the way. Anyway, we're not quite at the freezing level yet. There is some snow appearing, so we'll head a bit further up the hill and see what we can get.
Yeah, see if we get it.
Right,
yeah.
this second take's about half the length of the first one, isn't it?
Not as entertaining as the first one, is it?
Right, we'll bring you back later. Hopefully the first take. Let's go. Hopefully you can hear me okay. But ever since we left the cave, well, as I said, hadn't hit the freezing level, but the snow line we have hit, and it's kind of rainy, sleet now. There's the guys going up there, and let me just wipe anything off the camera. Yeah, it's been quite good. Different conditions to last week, so I think, just reiterating and being serious, if you do go on these courses, it's always good to get back out. Most preferably with experienced people, if you know them, or a club, or go on more courses. Lewis is actually enrolled, hopefully, into the university mountaineering training day in the next few weeks. I don't think you can have enough of learning, especially when it might save your life. But yeah, wet, slidey, slushy snow on wet, slidey rocks at the moment. So got the axes out, and we'll see how we go further up. Ooh. Typical day in the Scottish mountains. Oh, right, we are going up the hill a bit. We stopped to put our crampons on because the snow was just getting a wee bit more compact and slippery. But there are footprints to follow today, which is, I don't know if you can see that or not. But one of the advantages of starting late is other people break trail for you. So yeah, some more learning for Lou and the guys, and there's some big steep drop-offs here, so it's always better to have the crampons on. That's me catching up with the guys now. Here they are. A bit of ice climbing here. Yeah, and you see everything's rhymed up actually. That shows you that we're above the, well, yeah, we're freezing now. Look at this. Isn't that impressive? You can tell from that which way the wind's been blowing. It grows into the wind. Yeah, beautiful though. Right, the other thing about today is we're quite lucky there's a path, but it's you know, you could get quite easily disorientated in these sort of misty conditions. But again, not an instructional video. I'll bring you back later. Whew. So as we got higher on the mountain, the rocks were getting even more rhymed up, and it was certainly, well, it was definitely ice axe and crampon territory. You can't quite see it because of the cloud being down, but there are some steep drop-offs, and it would just take a wee trip and a slide, and yeah, it doesn't, you know, the consequences don't bear thinking about. But anyway, up we went. We did pick up a few bits of litter on the way up, but nothing too bad in comparison to about what we were going to see. Oh, right, here we are. We're not far from the summit, we'll spin around the show. There's almost blue sky over there, look.
Aye, there's one wee bit of blue sky that's above us, I'm afraid.
Jerry's been imparting some knowledge and giving Lou some tips, and it's been quite good because the conditions are completely different to what we were out in last week. Yeah. And different terrain and different foot placements. Hold on, it's going to change.
Oh my God, you should show this. We've arrived at the summit, and there's cans of drink and paper all over the place.
Have you done that?
I mean, I know nobody that views your channel would do this, Murray, but you've got to ask yourself, what is wrong with people?
Look at the state of this, look.
There's Sean doing the good deed, doing the karma. That's as far as the eye can see is litter. Imagine coming to a place like this doing that.
Right. So that's us at the top. I do apologise for my swearing there, but the amount of rubbish that had been left is just, yeah, boils my blood. Our colleague Sean there has picked all the rubbish up, and we'll dispose of it. But anyway, so we're at the top here, Ben Vane, and you can continue on to some of the other Arrochar Alps over here, Ben Eam, and then round to Ben Narney. And I think it was my first ever trip, doing multiple Munros when I was probably not much older than Lewis, was to these hills. And I came up here, and the first mistake I made was I didn't look at the map. I saw Ben Eam directly over there, and I made a beeline for it. And of course you weren't meant to go directly for it, you're meant to go slightly, I think it's to the west. I went, I don't know, northwest, I can't remember, but made a direct beeline for it and soon found myself on steep, difficult ground. I did acquire a walking pole though. Somebody else had obviously done that. But yeah, I managed to get my way up and got on to Ben Eam, and then heading round to Ben Narney, and I could hear thunder coming down the glen. And as I got to the top of Ben Narney, and the biggest thunderstorm I think I've ever been caught out on hit me. So not only did I nearly come to harm coming off here, but also coming off Ben Narney, and that was in the heat of the summer. It wasn't even in the winter. So it shows you the Scottish Hills, it's not only the winter, they've got to be taken, you've got to be give them lots of respect. It's all times of year, and that was a good weather, that was clear weather until we got the thunderstorm. So anyway, right, we'll bring you back later on. Time to head back down. This is just as important because it's quite easy to snag crampons and trip up on the way down, so I've just been saying that to Lewis, and there we go. Right. Right, we're descending down. We're well below the snow line again, and just sort of in between layers, I'm actually getting a view now, which is quite nice. And there's a couple of things. One, again, in terms of winter mountaineering, you come in here at this level, we're about 400 or 500 metres here. You just wouldn't think there was any snow up there, and of course crampons were essential and ice axe. So hopefully Lewis has learnt more. Jerry's been imparting some knowledge to him, which is good. So the more he gets out, the more he'll learn. The other thing which I've been thinking about is just the tip that we came across up there. And I shouldn't have sworn and I shouldn't have judged, but I don't know, it just boils my blood. There was literally cans of Monster and sandwich wrappers and crisps just left, and I don't know what causes people to do that. Is it an educational thing? Maybe they don't know that people aren't going to go up there like for the people to pick it up. Even if there was, they shouldn't be doing it. Or ignorance, or they just think they're better than, I don't know, everyone else, that they could just drop it and not worry about it. I don't know. I don't want to be too judgmental, so let me know what you think in the comments below. But a bit disappointing. And I do apologise again for my swearing. I got really annoyed at the top. Anyway, we can see back down now. You can see Loch Lomond there. And there's the guys just waiting on me. So we'll bring you back probably when we're on the flat of the road for walking in, and hopefully do a synopsis of the day. Right, we are now back on the road down to the car. Funnily enough, that was good fun, wasn't it?
It was good fun, and we found some snow, which was always nice.
Snow. Looking back now, you wouldn't actually think there was any snow on the hills because the clouds down below it, but yeah, it was good fun. And Lewis, did you learn some stuff? Were you listening to Jerry today? Yeah, that's a yes. So I think
if you show Lewis just now, I think we've maybe overdone the safety bit a wee bit, because he's on a tarmac road.
Can never be too careful. That's good practice, Lewis. Well done. We were actually just saying on the way down, I think in Aberdeen, where he's going back to tomorrow, you might need the axe given the winter they've had this year, so you might need it for going down to Tesco's or what have you. Other supermarkets are available. But no, it's been good fun. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for
thanks
coming out.
Guys coming out and getting some fresh air and a bit of fun.
Indeed.
So far nobody's died, so that's always a bonus.
We hope nobody's died, but yeah, we're all counted for. Anyway, I think all that's to be said now is stay classy. Put on the spot here.
I would say stay classy and verrugless.
And verrugless.
Yeah, stay classy and verrugless.
I'm going to say stay classy, Loch Sloy.
Just stay classy.
Just stay classy. See you in the next one. Ooh. Looked at a trail of all the way down the track. Go manage that. Right. More stuff. Not much intelligence or shame really. They just do that, so we'll tidy up after them as well. So whoever's done it, you can you tell your mum they don't need to come and look after you anymore. So as you can see, we basically followed the trail of litter all the way back to the car park, and basically there was even more where their car had been. I don't know how you explain it. I don't know how you explain it at all. But anyway, it's a lesson for Lewis, I think. Not that he would do that, but just about how selfish people can be, I suppose.
You put your car in, will you?
No respect for anyone else, and as I said before, I don't know what or how we get around it. I suppose me talking about it here might help a wee bit, but I really don't think the people that have done this would be watching a video like this. I might be wrong, but yeah, it's just really, really disappointing. But anyway, we collected as much as we could. That's what we can do, I suppose, and disposed of it on the way down. And we did meet quite a few other people who had commented on it. I know that it's a common theme, but it was really quite a special rubbish litter depositing group on Ben Vane today. Anyway, I don't want to leave that on a negative note. I hope you've enjoyed it. This was meant to be about Lewis progressing and learning about winter mountains, but I suppose he's learnt about people who are a bit special. Anyway, see you in the next one.